Thinking about moving to Gig Harbor but not sure where to start? Whether it's waterfront, a place for your family, or even a place to slow down and retire, I'm here to help you get started with that. I'm Sarah Husby, a local realtor and a native, and today we're going to approach things from a different angle. Whether it's planned communities, acreage, or waterfront you're looking for, we're going to dive into all of it. Rather than just looking at stats of each area, we're going to talk about the atmosphere and see which one works best for you. And make sure to stay tuned all the way to the end of the video where I address some of the most frequently asked questions. If you're looking for that tight-knit neighborhood feel, there are several different communities throughout Gig Harbor. In Gig Harbor North, we have the mass-planned Harbor Hill community where you have Costco and Target and YMCA nearby. And then we also have smaller boutique communities like this one in Chelsea Park, where you have fewer homes, they're a little bit larger, you have the green belts nestled right up into your backyard, and it's very walkable with trails nearby. And I will tell you, this place does light up during Halloween, one of the best places to go trick-or-treating. We also have some older communities like Whitley Hills in the Artondale area, where those homes are a little bit older and they have a lot more vegetation in between the lots, so you have that sense of privacy while still having your sense of neighborhood community. While we do have several planned communities throughout Gig Harbor, we also have the downtown corridor that feels like a community as well, with your walkability to be able to go all along the waterfront, be able to access the boutique stores and the fun restaurants, and get out on the water quite quickly. Speaking of waterfront, let's go talk about water view and waterfront properties. Let's talk waterfront. Today, I'm at Raft Island, where you can get a view whether you're north, south, east, or west. But you don't get that everywhere in Gig Harbor, so let's talk about what that means. If you're looking for east-facing views, you're gonna get the Puget Sound, you'll get the sunrise, you might get a peek of Mount Rainier. So you're gonna find that on the east side of Gig Harbor. You're gonna find that along Colvos Passage as well as Narrows Passage, and a little bit right at the south tip of Gig Harbor. South-facing views are along Hale Passage, and you'll get them if you're on Fox Island as well. That's where you're gonna get Mount Rainier, large and in charge, and those views are always spectacular on a clear day. One of my favorite views are the west-facing views because you have your sunset and you have the Olympic Mountains. As many of you know, sunsets in the Pacific Northwest are some of the most amazing around. While the direction of the property is certainly important, the lifestyle of the area is also equally as important. For example, Raft Island comes alive during the summertime with all the different water activities, as does Horsehead Bay and Wollochet. While having waterfront property is certainly ideal, having one with a dock certainly takes it up a notch. Being that we're in a protected part of Puget Sound, you have another way to commute besides your car, your boat. So if you're looking for a weekend getaway, you just hop in your boat and head on over to Seattle or up to the San Juans. You want fresh crab for the evening? Pop in your crab pots and you've got it a little bit later on that day. Or go explore some of our islands that are also parks. For example, Cutts Island or even Blake Island. It's hard to beat boating over to your friend's house for dinner and enjoying the sunset on the way back. And if you are looking for acreage, Gig Harbor has you covered too. Places like Crescent Valley or even Nash Drive, you can go to the Key Peninsula or on up into Olalla. Not only do people enjoy the serenity of their acreage, some of them have actually turned them into microfarms. For example, the Sweetwater Stem Company that has a flower stand just behind me. If you're looking for something a little slower paced, you're looking for lock and leave, you're looking for low maintenance yards, places like Canterwood, the golf course community, or even along Soundview and into downtown has pockets of condo communities that might just fit the bill. Today we're walking through Spinnaker Ridge, just up from downtown Gig Harbor. This is a 55+ community where the HOA takes care of everything for you. So if you want that lock and leave, this might be a viable option for you. One of the best part about some of these communities' locations is that they are within walking distance to some of these events and activities you can do just out your back door. Some of my favorite events is the Maritime Gig Festival, the Farmers Market, and Chalk the Harbor. If you want to learn more about the local activities around here, we have a guide for that. Click the link in the description below. We also have a retirement guide that helps you understand where all of these pocketed communities are. Now, I promised you that I had some frequently asked questions that I will address. So, number 1, do you need to take a ferry here? No, because we have the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Number 2, is there a Costco? Yes, we absolutely do. We don't, however, have a Trader Joe's. And last but not least, the commute to SeaTac Airport. It's about a 45 to 60-minute drive depending on traffic that day. And a fun little fact, there's actually a lot of pilots who live around here. And a little tongue-in-cheek, they call this Gate G for Gig Harbor. So depending on what atmosphere or vibe you're looking for, Gig Harbor has something that will fit. To make your move easier, we have a relocation guide as well, and you can click on that in the description below. And last, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos about Gig Harbor.